What is happening, y'all? Welcome to GRIME II. I know we've been focused a lot on Crimson Desert. We're gonna go ahead and lower the volume right now because it is deafening. I feel like it's overpowering everything. So ideally, I want to do this at least like twice a week, you know? Because I did like the original Grime quite a bit. We played the demo of this, had a blast with the demo. And I can't just become a Crimson Desert channel. I need to play other things. So we're gonna be doing some Grime today. And we actually have a choice to start with here. So I can continue from my demo playthrough, which I did not realize I could do that. I don't really remember all that much. I remember we found the Unga Bunga Club and we were using that. But yeah, I don't know. What do y'all think? Do we start? I feel like I should start completely fresh, if nothing else, just to refamiliarize myself with all the buttons. What do y'all think? Is this a fresh start? Or do we just pick up and run with it? Fresh. It's only 39 minutes. Let's create a new save. Let's create a fresh save. So for those that have never experienced Grime, one of the really cool things about this game is as you kill enemies, after you've killed a certain enemy a key number of times, you can basically inherit their abilities. So a good way to think of it would be like Elden Ring. You know, after you kill the third tree sentinel, you can just summon a shield to reflect magic. It would be like that. So there's some from a mechanical standpoint, I love that. Missed opportunity not calling it grimier. What's happening, Anthem? Yeah, I think we'll probably do I'm thinking 2 Crimson Deserts per week, 2 of these per week. And then one night that is going to be whatever I have an itch for. So whether that's going to be Peak or Helldivers with the boys or something else, we'll have like one night where I just mix things up. We'll keep 2 Crimson Desert nights while I progress through the other regions and do all the missions. I have not beat Crimson. I actually, after the stream last night, I just started farming. Someone mentioned that you can break down things you have gathered into seeds. So I took all the wild ginseng that we found, planted it all, fertilized it, watered it, went around the map, getting all of the copper and iron that I could. Discovered an upgraded axe. I say discovered, but so I was looking up wood. I was like, you know, because I can't get my bow maxed out. And I was like, what else do I need the flawless wood for? Is it just the bow? Like, do I want to go through all the work to get it if it's just the bow? And then I found a thread about a unique axe and a unique mining pick that you can get that's basically like it has expert mining and expert logging and obviously the double chance and all that shit. So I went through, I got those leveled up, continued my farming experience. Getting like now, bro, like I hit Bloodstone, and between the passives I have and that axe, like I've seen 5 Bloodstone drops off of a single mining hit. So needless to say, farming has accelerated, and Most of my gear is now maxed out. Not all of it, because there's a couple things where I was like, I don't think I want to max this, but a lot of it is maxed out. So I do think I'm at a point where, I mean, I don't know. I think I should fully max out my gear before I do a build video. Because I see there's so many guides I see popping up for Crimson Desert that are like, the best gear, and like, none of it's accurate. And that really bothers me. And so I think I want to wait until I have the actual best shit possible. And then do a video of like, this is my build. This is what I would consider to be the actual best shit in the game. Take it or leave it. Looks like a hidden wall over there. Parry him with my whole chest. The only thing I haven't found, well, so I have my bow. I got the one guy, there was someone on stream that was like, just check out the serpent weapon. So I when I did that too, the serpent bow looked better. So I crafted that up. But the serpent bow is the only weapon I'm using that doesn't have innate crit on it. And I do have bows with innate crit, but they don't look as good. And so I don't know if I just want to say screw it, I'll be okay. I probably will. Went up north, got a two-handed sword with the motes of light from the giant skeleton, saw it from a Vinavonida, and then added the crow. Yeah, that one's pretty good. I mean, I've had a lot of two-handed swords. I like the spear more. I just think the spear is a cooler weapon. Especially because Denise uses like a better, or she has greatsword with a better moveset. So I'd rather use greatsword on her. And I could add a crit gear to the bow, but it won't max out. So the thing is, your necklace will take you up to 8 levels of crit. And then a crit gem will get you up 3 more levels. So that puts you at 11. A maxed out weapon that has innate crit will have 4 crit, and that puts you exactly at the cap of 15. So I could put crit in the bow, but it will only get it up to 11. Which is obviously, you know, I mean, a crit's still good, but if we're gonna do something, I like doing it all the way, you know. Forgotten King. Although Forgotten King is too hard, the Assyrian spear or the Assyrian halberd is it's pretty drippy. Pretty drippy. Forgotten King just, it matches my armor, so it's like, it's extra drippy. Wonder if I get a sprint later. Spear and halberd have an identical moveset, and the big thing is they feel so fucking good. Like, so taking a look at like your base moves, you know, the thrusting attack with the spear looks better than the sword. It's a giant spear thrust. Using the B move as a hop back with a one-hander. With the spear, it like parries and then does a flurry of thrusts. With the greatsword, it's also a parry, but it's like a parry into a single swing. The A attack is the spin slash. With the spear, it's like a forward advancing series of attacks. And then it also, of course, has the leap over and stab something in the back move. The two-hander is not bad by any means, but I just think the thrust looks better on the spear. I think the parry's better on the spear. And then the forward and A. So with the greatsword, you can't spam the forward and A. It does a... it's like a sequence. Like your character will hit, and then he kind of styles a little bit, and then he'll hit, and then he styles a little bit. And I think that the spear's just cooler. I think the spear is cooler. Increases damage for pliability scaling. Pliability, diverging, dex, and strength. For now, we're just gonna go strength. I'll go strength, or I'll go health. Can't go wrong with health. Oh, you should watch on YouTube. I stream on YouTube too. And it's 1440. Shit. I was hitting the wrong button to parry. Turn around. The other reason I love Grime is it's like parry everything the game, and obviously I fuck with that. Swords, nature's echo moves. All the weapons get nature's echoes, so. Like the duplicate, I'm pretty sure that happens with every weapon when you do that move. It's a little, it's hard to notice at first, but when you're looking at the skill tree, the top left of the skill tree, you can actually switch between weapons. Like if you go to the top left of the skill tree and you click spear, you can then go down and you can see what every move what things will look like. The only one that I don't think has mold bars. Breaking mold bar stuns the enemy, opens them up. Dash into the enemy. I'm pretty sure the only thing that there's like a specific shield move that I haven't seen an alternative for with any other weapons. I haven't even figured out how to actually do it, to be honest. It's like, it's the one that's like you need to dodge into the enemy with the shield, but like the button config for it is a little fucky because like that button is a dodge forward. So every time I do that, I'm like, how is this supposed to work? Blueprint for the it's a gray main mission. You gotta do a gray main mission to build it. Pretty much anything you need to build is done via gray main. Very nice. Let's go see if I can go up. I tossed out Frozen Anguish. It's like, nah, I'm good. Tossed out a lot of... There's a couple weapons I've kept. I kept Darkbringer. I kept my Antumbra Sword. But Anguish got tossed. It was just a little too skinny. I will say the Assyrian weapon for Denise is fucking crazy looking. Probably one of the coolest looking greatswords in the game. So I'm leaning towards messing around with that. But doing their shit. Leveling them up all the way. Bro, this little dagger is kind of nasty. Prevents bismuth. There's a couple things that you can get. I have a gem that does it prevents petrification, which I believe that's what bismuth is. Attack enemies to gather paint. Use it to cast equipped molds. Yeah, I haven't messed with many of the elemental backpacks. They just don't really, I don't know, they don't particularly appeal to me that much. But to be fair, I also have all the elements unlocked already. So it's kind of like, you know, why do I need a backpack to do freeze when I can shoot a giant frozen arrow at you and at the same time cause a, I can shoot a frozen arrow at you and cause an ice storm. So it's kind of like, do we really need freeze? Probably not. Kind of fucking with this dagger a lot. Inferno and Radiance. So Radiance used to be like insane, and then at some point they nerfed Radiance. And it stopped being as insane. Oh man, I am such a whore for bonk. Like this always happens. Like, oh, these daggers are kind of cool. Oh, this axe is kind of cool. Like the stagger alone, bro can't even fight back. He's just existing in my vicinity. I don't think I can get that right now. I think I need something that makes me immune. Cheating on Crimson Desert. I promise. This is... Crimson Desert is aware of my relationship with GRIME II. It was fully consensual. Alright. Said, listen, I know you're not going to leave me. If you want to go and play other games, I'm okay with that. And I said, I appreciate that. Now me and Grime are having some fun. I think the Pieta sword was nerfed though, wasn't it, Gray? Because I remember back at launch, I had double Pieta swords, and I felt like I was fucking crazy. But I don't know if that's still... I think they nerfed it so you couldn't have double, maybe. They changed something. But I know I used to have like my holy fucking beam cannon and shit. I think that got nerfed too. There was a bunch of shit that got nerfed. Get rocky. So I'm not one to push for nerfs, but I'm gonna be honest, this hammer kind of dumb. Like stuff can't even fight back. I'm pretty sure I'm permanently stunning all of this stuff. It's just like, please let me exist. I'm like, nah, I die. I love it, but it does feel, well, let me hold up. Let me, I feel like maybe it's just these guys have weak hit stun. Still very good, just not broken. Okay. Yeah, I remember Radiant was pretty fun. Umbral was really interesting, but I think Umbral got nerfed pretty hard. And then Inferno was also crazy. I remember I did Inferno during the co-op playthrough with Tox. True, most enemies are resistant. I mean, yeah, but like it really doesn't matter, dude. Inferno, like I never felt like the resistances that enemies had were something that like impacted my build, if that makes sense. So I want to say in general, I think it was like a, I don't know, 20%, 30%. So like, yeah, you're going to be hitting less. Ground dash, then immediately jump to move faster. But it's not like the end of the world, you know? You figure 20% less damage. If you would kill something in 5 hits, now you're going to kill it in 6. Oh yeah, Lords of the Fallen Umbral builds were a thing. It was like they were basically a hybrid build. When you did Umbral, you were pulling from very unique stuff. There was one that was like, I remember the strongest thing. There was this thing that it reminds me a little bit of like Dark Bead from Dark Souls, but it was like just a shotgun. And what you would do is you'd play unlocked. Like typically, like if I locked onto something, I'd throw it out and it would like fan out, like woo, like all 5 would go out and you might hit 2. But what players figured out is you could run up on something unlocked, aim this shit at the ground, and all 5 of the blasts of the shotgun would simultaneously hit and explode, and it caused it to do crazy fucking damage. Like if you think about how in Elden Ring, if you just use Flame of Frenzy, like it's good, but if you like walk up unlocked and then Flame of Frenzy right into a boss's asshole, they get fucking shredded. Same exact logic. Assimilate modes. Yeah, let's go more health. Why not? More health. Oh wait, is pliability parry as well? Breaking a breath ward stuns the enemy, letting you grasp them. Grasp to absorb their breath and gain a heal charge. What is the boss? Right, we're gonna try out. We're gonna focus on just trying out the weapons here and deciding what weapon I like the most. I don't know if Crimson Desert will nail Game of the Year. I think it'll get nominated, but Game of the Year also goes a lot into like critic ratings. All right, so far that fucked him up pretty well. I like the dagger more than the axe. Damn. I just no-hit that shit at the end. Yeah, Kazan, I still don't know how Kazan didn't get nominated for Best Action. Because it should have swept that category. The fact that something like Battlefield got nominated as a action game over fucking Kazan just goes to show why I don't put a lot of weight in the Game Awards. Weapon damage is massively increased. Like, I really don't know what the fuck they were thinking with putting Battlefield up. Like, Battlefield. Hi, come on, bro. It's fun to stream them, but yeah. I mean, in general, it's very, like, masturbatory, I think. So a regular hit is going to deal 42. Versus 26. Okay. 14 versus 9. So that's like it's a 50% damage increase. $42 feels way higher. It's weird. 42, a 61% increase versus a 55% increase. Taking, okay. Have feel personally victimized by Geoff. Honestly, I think people get weird about Geoff. Like, yeah, the guy can be corny at times, but like at the end of the day, the dude's just hosting a game show, you know? And like, bro, there were people, like I remember when Concord was basically like dying, or was it Concord? It was Concord, or it was Marathon. One of them wasn't doing well, and people like, there was a fucking post on Twitter. Someone's like, Geoff out in the wild shopping. I wonder if he has anything to say about the, or no, it was the game. What was the fucking game that he what was the fucking game? Not Concord. What was the fucking game Geoff revealed that everyone like got corny over? It was like, it's so bad. Highguard, yeah. After like Highguard announced their server shutdown, someone took a picture of Geoff like out in LA shopping, and they were like, Geoff out shopping as Highguard fails. It's like, what the fuck, dude? That's so weird. That's so fucking weird. Like, if Dark Souls 4 came out and it wasn't very good, and I was like, oh, I guess I'm gonna go to the gym, and someone was like taking pictures of me at the gym, like, what do you think about Dark Souls 4 failing, cowboy? You were excited for it. I'd be like, you're fucking weird. You need to go away before I throw a barbell at your face. Like, he's just a fucking dude. That's modern gaming, though. So do I do something with you? Same art over and over. Fickle artists. Do we... People we see on YouTube? Yeah, I've met a couple people in real life. I've had people come up to me at karaoke, at the bar. People I've met have been pretty chill though. Nothing particularly weird. I think I need like an air dash to do that. They ever asked to feel your biceps? No, I've not had that happen. That would definitely throw. I'd be like, what? The PS5, dude. Am I supposed to? Maybe I just have to come back here later. Or there's something I do with this, but I just hit right trigger and it just... I don't know. Probably take this ladder. That makes more sense. Oh! No fall damage. Does the wife get identified? No. That would be weird though. Someone came up and was like, "You're a cowboy's wife." Like, that'd be fucking weird. Or like my kids. Like if someone came up to me and I was with my kids, first instinct is gonna just tell, like, I'm gonna tell them to fuck off. I don't fuck with people. that I don't know when I'm with my kids. I don't like that shit. Too many weirdos in the world these days. Yeah, they had like a fucking little buffet spread at the Crimson Desert event. You know, my ass wasn't. So many people just like walked by. I was like, bro, you know how much? I think that's the dad in me, because I got to that event, dude. There was all the strawberries, all the blueberries. I was like, I just see people walking by. I'm like, these people don't know how expensive strawberries are right now. Out of your mind, you think I'm not going to eat like 10 of these fucking strawberries? Like, my kids love raspberries. Dude, a carton of raspberries right now is like $6. That's fucking crazy. $6 for raspberries. So anytime I'm at an event or a party or anything, people got a fruit spread out, I'm like, I know this was expensive. I'm eating this shit. I mean, it'd be rude not to, you know? Grow your own is cool, but that don't work when you have kids that eat fruit like every fucking day. Breaking 2 seals unlocks fast travel for the area. Enter a surrogate and select warp. Underground fruit dealers. Refresh their uses. Finding more of the same item. Item molds are equipped in surrogates. Okay. Oh, so we're alright. We are officially back to where I was before, in roughly the same exact amount of time. Homing droplet. Launch projectiles and home it at nearby enemies. Stays in place. Throw enemies away a long distance. Launch objects. Use this. Gain 12 force on a successful parry. 20 force when consuming paint to cast a mold. Dashing right before getting hit restores 18 force. Okay. Set 1, set 2. My current weapons go pliability and strength, and the other is pliability and dex. What is the axe? The axe is pliability and strength. Do I use these? Can I like consume those? Unsafe for consumption. Breath smithing, breath weaving, and has a light source. I mean, it looks like pliability would help my parry and my weapons. 0.8, 0.4, and my parry gets stronger. 1.6. Okay, so that's the secondary stat. I don't know, man. I kind of think pliability, just because it's gonna help my weapons, and it's gonna help my parry. Do that. Friend? My only concern, he says, give me a weapon you've never used. But I feel like if I give him the mace, would he turn into a mace that I can then equip? Or should I just give him the axe because I don't care about the axe? I don't know, I'm getting vibes that like this guy upgrades your shit. Fuck around, no. We got the X. Yeah. I didn't get to smack him. I was trying to smack him. But he was stuck, so I couldn't. Oh. I guess it auto-saved. Oh well. Growth. What do I want? Probably the parry. I think buffing the parry makes the most sense. Hunt pigments were basically, it's like an elite. There's elites that you kill around the map and you get those stat points. Got. There's a couple spots I can go up. Bonk. Bonk. Yeah, Rebirth's pretty fun. No. That stick. So this is where I started. Yeah. I'll be doing I'm going to be doing two streams of Crimson Desert per week, because there is a lot of other games that I'm trying to get to and I've been largely ignoring. Like, this just came out. I still want to finish Monster Hunter Stories 3 because I haven't done that. AI Limit got a DLC that came out that I want to check out. You know, obviously there's a ton of different indies on deck that I haven't had a chance to look at either. I mean, it's just, there's just a lot of games right now, and Crimson Desert, as vast as it is just gobbling up all of my time. So I decided, you know what, I'll do Crimson Desert twice a week, and then outside of that I will work other stuff in, because otherwise it's just, you know, me streaming Crimson Desert endlessly. I don't want to do that. So is it RIP for Night Rain? I'll probably revisit Night Rain at some point, but unfortunately, Night Rain's kind of... I mean, it's at the end of its life cycle, you know? Like, I like Night Rain, but there's... It needs something to do, you know? Like, if you think about it, Night Rain really ain't that different from, like, something like Monster Hunter. with like the group dynamic and working your way towards a hunt, or in this case a boss. But you know, I mean, I feel like we've kind of done everything Night Rain had to offer. Like, we've killed all the bosses multiple times. We've done solo runs. I've done crazy builds. I mean, hell, the other day we played with when we played with Snackless, you know, that was playing with somebody that had never even played a Souls-like before, and we still got a win. And so, like, I'd like Night Rain, but I need more content, frankly. I need more weapons. I need more bosses. I need more enemies. I feel like it's kind of at the point where if I was going to do more Night Rain, it would probably be like modded Night Rain or something like that. Because vanilla Night Rain, it's just, I've done it all. I still like the game, obviously. It's just, you know, there's nothing for me there. It's like you're talking about a boring X. I mean, I think that was always going to be the case with Night Rain by design. I called it multiple times when I was constantly streaming it, how I thought that the game was going to need a, like, you know, I know people aren't a fan of like games as a service model, but just the type of a game Night Rain is, if they're not gonna keep doing, you know, like think about Monster Hunter. You know, Monster Hunter is constantly doing title updates. Night Rain needs something similar, and if it's not gonna do title updates and they want to do paid DLCs, whatever, I'm fine with that, as long as they're priced appropriately. I think they could do like a $10 pack. That $10 pack adds a bunch of weapons from Dark Souls and a bunch of bosses from Dark Souls. And then do the same shit. Do one for Dark Souls, do one for Dark Souls 2, do one for Dark Souls 3. But if you know, if Night Rain is just, how do I pick that up? Did I get it? You know, and the state it's in, it's just I have done everything Night Rain had to offer, unfortunately. I need fucking content. Your boy needs content. I mean, there ain't any content. So it might get booted up every now and again just for some shits and giggles, but for the most part, it's just there's nothing left for me there. Yeah, I think more weapons, more bosses, more RNG on runs, honestly. I think a good way to describe it is, like, when I think of Crater or the city or any of that stuff, frankly, you know, I know where I am going like the back of my fucking hand. I know exactly where I'm gonna go. I know, you know, depending on how much time I have, what bosses are the priority, what bosses I'm gonna ignore. And I just need something to mix it up. Yeah, there's not enough randomness to it. The randomness really is just, you know, oh, what weapon am I getting? And, oh, is this a, you know, is this Sleep Camp the Bears or the Archer Ladies? That's it. I need enemy variety is one of the weakest things that I think could be improved. I'd love it if they released a new map. New map, new enemies, new weapons, new something, bro. New fucking anything. There's just nothing right now. That's the problem. I mean, I think even with satisfying gameplay, I think without new content, at some point you're inevitably going to get tired of having the same experience. Yeah, I don't know if they're just... I mean, FromSoft has been, like, really quiet lately. No trailers, no updates, no nothing. But more Night Rain stuff would be welcome. A Dustbloods update would be welcome. I just really hope it's not like they're doing like all of their time is like fucking Switch 2 Harnessed Edition and shit. I'm getting a Switch 2, but it's the kind of life of a content creator. You don't have much of a choice. If I didn't get a Switch 2, I can't even imagine. People were like, "You're covering Dustbloods, right?" I'm like, "Nope, fuck that." Dude, people will be so upset. Throwing thumbs to damage. Try it out. Try throw some thumbs. Oh, that looks busted. I mean, honestly, I'm gonna get the Switch 2 for Dustbloods, and after that, I'll probably just give it to my son. Be like, "Here you go, have fun. Play whatever games you want." Bro, nobody can reach me. Rage attacks are unparryable, deal heavy damage. Make the enemy harder to interrupt. Boop, 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 boop. Damn, I thought my weapon was busted. Look at this shit. We don't... Ah, damn. I don't even gotta fucking engage with him. I mean, everything I buy related to gaming is a business expense, so it's all already going on taxes. Yep, this is GRIME II, released today.
Vote. Ledene. Jeshne. Fonoke. Yonamaine. Naba. Jeshne. Fonoke. Simanato. Yonamaine. Kyapdokte. Sforima. Lahav. Yadat. School. Just to know that. Afrida Hasai. Adbrushta. Jespa. Goel.
Shalom.
Krobe.
Pinimeno.
Imatodei.
Tininen. Velimsur.
Lactanzi. C'est savoir.
Fina. Hallo then.
Ledene. Inovaise. Destinode. Imatodei.
I'm feeling the Switch 2 price will increase before the end of the year. Maybe. I don't know. I was hoping to wait and see if there was a Duskbloods Switch 2. Because if there is, I'd prefer to get that. I mean, the thing is, they're not even like... not like hard to get. I'm gonna go on Amazon and just pick one up. Gets delivered overnight. I don't think there's any. I don't think I'd want any of the bundles. Maybe the Pokemon one for my kid. I don't know. I don't think. I mean, I wouldn't play. Let me go. Let me toss on some pants though, bro. The office is kind of cold today. My stream pants. What's Easter when there's those Cadbury eggs, baby? Chocolate one's pretty good. This is the cream one. I'm gonna have to go wash my hands. This one's sticky. It's melting.
Simale. Apida Sai Ejojida Kyopdokte Apida Sai Senal Naba Ledene Jeshne Geshtaka Hafronti Kadatis Krope Simonate.
Yeah, a truck stole like 12 tons of Kit Kats or some shit. That's such a weird theft to think about. Is this just a testing dummy, or does it want me to do something here? Because earlier I like broke this thing. I mean, it's using force by default when I do that. How do I leave? Put that up to 20 force on a parry, and let's go. Oh, chat, are we just going strength again? We always go strength, but it's always so good. I don't know. There's a part of me that's like, mix it up, buddy, and the other part's like, fucking level that strength. You know what? I'm gonna let y'all vote on it. We could go strength, embrace the inner unga bunga as always. We could go dex, which the dex swords were pretty good, and the throwing knives have been pretty good. Or we could go diverging, which I think is more of like a casting build. I'm not 100%. I mean, it's just increased damage for diverging. But yeah, I think because I mean all of our scaling stuff, all of this scales off of diverging. So I think diverging is primarily our molds and casting with molds. So that could be cool too. Damn. Even when I try and break away, everyone still just wants the unga bunga. Look at strength. 3 categories, and strength has a simple majority at 50%. Wait, nope. The others are coming back. Nope, not enough though. It's like, oh, wait. Strength is starting to drop. The problem is, even with strength dropping, the other 2 are climbing too slow to catch up. Would need like 50 votes to go towards dex or diverging for strength to get overtaken. Even then, it's still a pretty clear win. Alright, fuck it. Strength. I can always respec later. Runoff vote. I don't think we need a runoff. Oh, hello. Oh, yes. Very slow. Well, we've committed now. Put the gear in it, put the stats in it. I like how it's a giant fist. Ooh. Sharpening weave assimilated. So I think that's a buff. As if my hammer needed to be stronger. What's your opinion on DLSS 5? It's trash. I think the most offensive thing about DLSS 5, bro, they didn't even like talk to the devs ahead of time when they showed that shit off. And like that is the absolute worst type of Gen AI. The whole like, oh, we're just gonna take your art and tweak it. Like, fuck that, dude.
Manami, Elin Vinolam. Minasha. Va, orasai. Haloven. Nashra. Velim sur. Kirunava, Garanova, Nashra, Velindrae, Naruniva, Valurashen, Tava, Nashra, Kirunava, Meresonivanu, Pren Koravesh, Nashra, Velimsur.
This decky loader. I don't use that. Okay, plugin manager. I think I could see that if I used it more. My Steam Deck mainly. I really only use it for travel. Occasionally I'll play it laying in bed, but I'm gonna finish Monster Hunter Stories for sure. I don't know if I'm gonna stream it. And it does feel a little bit weird. Like, I'm on the final chapter and I'm just gonna stream like, all right, let's play some Monster Hunter Stories. Here I am at the end of the game. How did I get here? Don't worry about that. Like, wouldn't that be kind of odd? So I'm not restarting it. Rude. Up. Area warp unsealed. So far, I'm liking it more than Grime. I feel like you can be really aggressive. Shit. I was dicking around parrying too much. The most cinematic boss fight? Watched a video that had Simon from Claire at #1? No. I would not say Simon from Claire is the most cinematic. I don't think any of the Claire Obscure... Like, they're good fights, but I don't think cinematic is the term I would really use to describe most of those. For cinematic, I would say Final Fantasy 16 kind of fucking sweeps that entire category, to be honest. Like, bro, Titan, Bahamut, like, those fights were nuts. Like, I think the music for Claire Obscure is amazing. But like, see, when I think of a cinematic boss fight, I think of spectacle. I think of stuff that's like, holy shit, that's fucking cool. And like Simon, I feel like I had to just fucking lock in and parry a shit ton and hope my one shot worked. Like Halaster from Night Rain. That's a very cinematic boss. You know, bro goes up there mid-fight and is like, I'm gonna split the sky in half. That's cinematic. We already pulled this. Why is it acting like I haven't pulled this out? Oh, that's weird. Oh, do I want to go up or do I want to go down? I gotta dash out of there. Oh, man. Oh, that little shit. I knew that. I should have taken him out first. Gating damage and retaliate. Apply stack of attunement. Oh, that's cool. All right, I'm gonna put that on. And then I think the spiky guy could be good, and then the damage buff before a fight. And I got a point too. More damage. There was a lower path I didn't explore. Let's go check that out. Yeah. I'm a bit over 200 at this point. I'm not really counting, though, to be honest. Like, now that I've passed 200, anything else is just, like... How excessive are we gonna play? It was this way. Come on. Nope, I'm gonna, fucker. I gotta find, there's gotta be a fast travel up here, or a rest spot or something. Cause this is a long fucking run back. So let's get up there and let's find a fast travel. Cause like, this guy's not that hard. It's just, it's contending with all of his fucking alts. I don't want to keep doing this run every time. I mean, it is a quick run, but... No, that's right. Can't I warp to that? Yeah, I should be able to warp back there. I said I unlocked warp. Yeah. Now we'll go beat the boss. This thing fucking sitting right here, Jesus. Okay, so once I get those, I can then warp. But I can only warp from hand to hand. Oh shit. Oh no, fuck. I tried to harden and use that counter. Maybe that counter not worth it. Should be good. Why didn't it fucking work? Mod that lets you play Hades 1 inside Hades 2? What the fuck? You mean like you play as Zagreus in Hades 2? Or is it like a mini game? Boy. Play as Mel, but you go through Zagreus' story. It's kind of weird. I could see it being the other way around. Like, you're playing with Zagreus and his weapons, but with like Hades 2 bosses and enemies, but Zagreus' story. How do they get away with that? I feel like putting a full game inside of a game. I don't know. I feel like that's kind of a little bit on the like, all right, now we're fucking with copyright in ways that we shouldn't fuck with it. Die. 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 Nope, you're dead. Fuck! Nora, thank you for that super chat. You need to have Hades one installed for it to work. Okay, well. Guess that answers the question of how they get around it. I think what I might need to do here is I might need some weapon swaps, honestly. Either that or I need to make sure that I always have my special charged up. Damn, the raid shit fucking hurts. Yeah, using the counter on him is kind of iffy, to be honest. Because I used it right there, and I still took some damage from him. Oh my god. All right. I couldn't heal. The orb in the top left, unless that's full, I can't heal. But I think I have a plan now. Oh shit. The strategy was right, I just wasn't far enough away to avoid that move. Piece of candy. Nope, I'm dead. No! Oh my god! Oh fuck! All I had to do was dash there and heal and I was good. Bro. I think using my stone form to parry the waves and get free damage is also worth it here. Wait for stamina. Boop. 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 Yeah, like that. Rock thrower, stop. Ah, damn it. Getting sloppy. All right. This time he dies. We're gonna initiate gamer lean. Yes, baby? Had to get a balloon. Nope, have not beat Crimson Desert. Oh. That was bad. He got in a corner. That fuck. Listen, guys. So the 238 is my biggest. Hang on, Dory. Hang on, Dory. I need you to leave right now, buddy. I gotta focus on this. I can show you this game later. Gotta pay attention. No! Oh, okay. I mean, I think you're supposed to just fight this later. But of course, my stubborn ass is like, it dies now. Which I've gotten close. I can definitely beat it. dude. Oh. I got a different plan. This is gonna be hard to pull off. Oh, you're still in here? Jesus, boy. All right, let's let Daddy do this. I'm done. You play all the games. Because this is Daddy's job. Want to see it? Child. Child just fucking creeping up behind me. I'm here still, father. Ah. I thought he left the room. I didn't know he was still fucking hiding in here. Oh, I gotta go. Ah, oh my god. I use lame box controller? Alright, first off, you're fucking weird for sucking PlayStation dick. I'm gonna be honest, bro. It's a corporation. They don't care about you. Xbox, PlayStation, doesn't matter. Nintendo, play with whatever you want. And secondly, the battery life on this thing is like 4 times what it is on my Pro controller. So, it's a no-brainer. What I think would work really well, though, I'm gonna just try and push it all the way down to where it's almost dead. And when it's almost dead, I'm gonna use my damage buff and my parries. And possibly the heal at the same time. That's also really big. Getting both of them with the double kill, that's honestly huge. We're going to pure damage here. Come on. It's honestly fucking big. That's fucking big. No! Fuck me, dude. Oh my god. If I had dodged backwards, I won right there. Dodge forward instead of backward. Or if I use my parry attack. If I had done anything. I don't think I can. Actually, I haven't tried. Let me try and just parry his slams. Because I haven't tried because of the AoE. If I can parry any of this shit, this fight's over. Can't parry the red one. So I should be able to parry the other ones, right? That one's probably parryable. That should be parryable. Damn, brother. No, you fucking fat shit. Oh my god. I hate that his fall will fucking kill you. It throws me off because like my instinct is he's falling, it's damage time. Nope. Let me just try parrying some of his shit. I mean, if it doesn't have red, it should be parryable. But it does feel like it's not parryable. Like, I feel like I'm hitting my parry and I'm getting nothing. So you can parry the slam. Can't parry the red. That's probably parryable. Leaving the prickly to deal with the double if I don't have a charge looks like it might work. Or what if I use this as they spawn? I knock both of them into his ass. And I also crank my strength up higher. I gotta start putting points back in health. I'm getting to the point where I'm like, it's all going in strength now. We unga the bunga. That I can parry. Oh, yeah. Oh, we got the strat now, brother. Oh, that's honestly kind of crazy. Damn. We were doing so much damage kicking them into him that we like skipped, like he spawned the second wave and then immediately spawned the third. So that's big. That's real big. Oh, that was very unfortunate. Ah, shit. Bonk. Oh. Oh. Oh, oh god. How do I get out? How do I get past this? No, fuck. We did it again. We are pushing him too fast and then we're getting too many ads in the fight. That's still like, that's huge. If I just go a little bit slower, we win. I am a greedy boy. I want my cake and my ice cream. Oh. And a boot. Give me that shit. Paint capacity. That's pretty good. So I get another one of those. I can do more summoning. It's cool how strong the knockback was in that fight. Like, I wouldn't have thought that, like, knockback was going to be a deciding factor. But the second we started adding knockback in, Dude. That was such an insane difference. It's like, nah, here, you beat up your ads. I'm not. You kill them. I'm not killing them. You kill them. And we are definitely going to pump health a bit. Was that? It looked like I couldn't really see it that well, but it looked like spikes. No, I have no interest in Fatal Frame Remake, bro. There's already too many games that I don't have time for. At some point, you gotta... At some point, you gotta decide what you're just not gonna get to, and that's one of those games. So we need some kind of super jump to do that. Oh, I should, so right where I'm at, marker mode. We need a super jump there. Where were those spikes? Remember there was loot that was buried under some spikes. And it was close to the start. Let me try and rewind. Let's see. Killing the fingers. That was, I think it was before the first boss. It was like real, yeah, it was the green area. Where? I'm trying to find it because I'm going to add a marker to it on the map. So tutorial boss. And we started making our way up. Lots of spikes. I found it. I need to see a map. It is... So I went left. And I pulled up a map here. Okay. So... that's weird. There's no cursor while you're looking at the map. Temple of Hands. Was it back here? It was... Hands... Yeah. Oh yeah, it was like way back here. No. No, it was here. I don't know why that's not uncovered, though. I guess I didn't find the other thing, but while I was running through it, it was uncovered. Oh, It's back here. So there's that. And then from the... No, maybe that's not it. But the other... I mean, it's not there. Ah, it's because of the layer. Okay, there we go. Now I can see it. It would be... like right... like right there. So spiky layer, or spiky treasure over there, jumpy treasure over here. Alright, cool. I mean, I'm having fun with this, but I enjoyed the first one, so if you didn't enjoy the first one, I don't think you're gonna... You know, it's still very parry focused and kill things multiple times to steal their powers. Like, none of that's changed. Story is still obscure. So I guess it depends what you bounced off of with the first one. Something about the aesthetic. Oh, shit. God damn. Those dudes don't fuck around, bro. Now that I know the floor's gonna collapse. There's definitely loot down there. I just gotta be faster to kill these guys. And I gotta do that. It's like I forgot that I can fucking parry because of the boss. Nope. Oh, you little delay. Ah, shit. Ah, shit. So you step, then strike. No! Ah, man. A tricky challenge. South at midnight? How much are they pricing it at? It's a good game, but I mean, it's like a shorter experience. I'd say like... I'd probably put it at like the 30-40 bucks area. Into the spikes you go. Damn, that was clean as fuck. Goodbye. What? Bro. I parried. So the charge is not what we want. Ow, fuck me. No, oh my god. Ah, damn. I need to fucking... You can parry projectiles? I tried earlier, it didn't let me. Maybe the timing was off. I'll try again. If I can parry projectiles, that completely changes so much. Oh, yeah. Damn. Bro, that's gonna save me so many fucking hours of headaches. Had to get that kick in, didn't he? He was getting his ass beat too. Asshole. I think there's a rest spot here. Oh no, it's one of these things. Up you go. Might be a trap, but I'm gonna go for it anyway. No, it's rude as fuck. I feel like I should be able to like hit those things and get breath out of them or something. I was curious if you start the game with dual swords, if you find them, because I don't have them, you don't start the game with dual swords. You just find a second sword and start using it. No, I'm not joking. Why do you think you would start with just a shitload of free weapons? Just go find one, bro. There's like endless fucking weapons in that game. You can steal one, you can buy one, you can smith one, you can find one just fucking laying around somewhere. No, you just fucking use the swords. That's it. Just find one and use it. Parrying an enemy infuses them, increasing the amount of breath gained from the kill by 50%. That's pretty nice. I think I save and I get that. Yeah, I'm gonna hold off and get that. Where are we at? 2 hours, 40 minutes. Let's see if there's another boss. I'll hit like one more boss. Then I'm gonna wrap up. I might just keep that thing around. That guy will be a good summon. Ah, shit. Do it again. Okay. Piece of candy. I could go boop, boop. I might be able to do it with a well-timed jump. Let me try. Oh my goodness. Fuck. I need just a pinch more breath so I can fucking heal. I don't think I can do this without a double jump. Unless the goal... no, I think I can. I just gotta do... It's really fucky. Alright, what do we get? Fourth homing droplet. Oh, those spikes. If I died to those spikes right there, I would have been so bummed out. Getting the heal. I need to upgrade my heal. Wait, there's more over to the left. Honor welcome the Booty Warriors. So I can crack that. Upgrades. Oh, fuck. Oh, hang on. I'm getting this shortcut. Yes. Maximum damage and a knockback with a swipe at the end. It's a strength one. So is curled finger. Once that gets up, it might be worthwhile. Oh, hang on. I missed that. Let me go back this way. There's a goodie. I want the goodie. Oh, it's like right when I get up top, side path. There's something really satisfying about metroidvanias and just like seeing the map clear as you're going through it. Piece of candy. Grunt Garb's chest. Alright. Force dash trait enhanced. What do you give? Increases paint generated from attacking. So I must have missed the hand cloth, the last piece of hand cloth. That's going to improve my parry and my grapple. This is going to improve my dex. So I don't really want that. Should we? I think we should go back. Because clearly I'm missing gloves. I am missing gloves. What is this? I need some kind of power for this. It needs a grappler. Grapple, where would it be? There's an upper area. I can't get to that though. So there's a door up there. I can't access that. I can't jump. I need a double jump to. There's that little nook. Okay, getting additional paint on a hit, that seems like a no-brainer. Do I need... I have to have a double jump to get up to there? Maybe I do. There's the door over there. Man, there ain't ever been a game that's had me smash a controller. That's just straight up lack of self-control. You kidding me? Smashing a controller, bro? That's like, you might as well just grab $100 and light it on fire when you're angry. Like, fuck that. Ah, press button smash. Okay, that makes more sense. I thought you were saying you got angry and you were just like, fuck this. I'm like, there's no way, bro. I ever see my kid do that, I'm gonna be like, well, you just lost your PlayStation. Lost your Xbox. You know, it's all gone. Whatever you thought you had, you don't anymore. The gloves gotta be here somewhere, right? Unless they're just fucking with me. Handcloth chest. Handcloth legs. Handcloth gloves. GRIME II. Oh, it's a cosmetic slot. And why can't the red be the strength set? This looks very strengthish, you know? Yeah, we passed through that door and then we're over here. I mean, it could still be in Temple of Hands. Maybe that lower area? The other thing is it might be It might be the case of like we get, you know, we get 2 pieces now, and the 3rd piece is like up here. That's a possibility. But we'll check over here and see if we can get anything. There's also, I don't know what's over there. I haven't marked that. I gotta investigate that and see what that was. There's a bunch of that I haven't fucking marked. So I break that. I'm over there. I remember how I went up. Just this ladder, climbing all the way. I use this for critical substance is Yadat's hand paint. Nice. I could have just gone through the mud boss. Alright, but that looks like, okay, there's stuff over here. Let's investigate it. Or there is just this over here. It's good. Yeah, I don't think I can get the gloves right now. There's also that over there. Is that a double jump? Or is it a grapple? Let's go look. Like some kind of wall jump. It does feel like we kind of just sped through this zone and didn't really unlock much of the map. The wasn't a whole lot to unlock that I remember. Yeah, there's definitely some jumpy shit going on here. That was it. So there's way more there, but I can't do any of it without a jump. Then there's the lower area where I couldn't pass that without a jump. That was like here. Okay, good. Okay. All right. Three to upgrade it more. Defense sigils. Protective field reducing the amount of damage. That could be pretty good. Ride Alvoli. Crush to instantly restore force to full. Force regeneration increased. It's interesting. Sharpening weave. Yeah, I'd like that. Make my buff longer. Knockback weave. Throw a spear. On a hit, prime the enemy to grant additional breath on death. Priming an enemy increases the amount of breath gained per kill. Oh, I can't. Okay, I can't trade those. Maybe I gotta like find something and trade it to them. Oh no, bro. Oh no. I didn't find the other thing, so I can leave, but I can't warp back to there. Oh shit. Oh, we are running. Oh, that's so bad. God, it reminds me of like the first time you warp away in Dark Souls and then realize you can't get back. It's like that. It's basically that. There's something up there. And boop. And boop. 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 Damn. But we need to double jump here to get the loot. Damn. Oh, we got that, right? Yeah. I don't know why it's, maybe it was just deeper before. I will say the movement is super tight. Like the way I'm just kind of like jumping and grappling and weaving, they did a really good job there. Like I really like that if you're mid jump and you grab something, you just transition and keep going. Not much longer. Wanted to try and find another boss. So right now we're making it back to... Ow. Right now I'm making it back to where I warped away from. Ow. And then I will continue towards a boss. I mean, because we've cleared a lot of that zone. I would assume we're close to a boss. There's also the side rooms that we can investigate. But basically I want to like at minimum let's go until we get a if not a boss, the other thing, so I can freely fast travel here. Because that's just as important. So we gotta go down. We'll check that room, and the boss is probably below. Hits. Damn, that is good. That is really good. I guess it makes more sense to... This was like the part way through rest. Okay, so re-grab that. Growth, health. Alright, health is up to 5. Strength's at 5. Feeling pretty good. Got a little bit in parry. I might... You know what? Parry is... Well, I wonder how much that is actually impacting damage. Like, does the... Well, I guess when I change my armor, I'll see. So I wonder if I can still kill them with like 2 parried projectiles. Eh. Place the scrapper. Huh. Oh shit. Oh shit. I think the fast travel thing's over there. Yeah, okay. Ow. Oh ho 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 ho. Oh shit. Oh shit. It's that way though. Once I get that, I'll have fast travel. Oh, okay. Who are we gonna go? Just round and down. Round and down. Easy. Easy. We'll go round and down. I'll pick up my buff. Oh shit, you got a fucking 360 on you. Oh damn, okay. Fucking big mouth. What is NZD? Is that New Zealand dollars? I always wonder, so when games are pricing shit like that though, it's usually because I don't know, Steam's fucky. Sometimes they just price shit high. But like if the buying power of NZD is less than USD, like from the perspective of like something basic, like milk. Like how much do you spend to get milk? Like, cause milk here is like $3 or $4 for like a gallon. So are you paying $8 a gallon already? And then what about like typical wages? You know, like 100,000 used to be like, that was like a good number for like, oh yeah, you can make a, you can 100 grand a year, you can raise a family fine on that. I mean, I know buying power ain't the same as it used to be, but you know, but like in terms of NZD, how much, like what is a acceptable salary, I guess. Oh. Oh, fuck. Them uppercuts hurt. Oh, fuck. Them spikes hurt. Bro, I'm cooked. Oh, we got him. Fuck you. Give me that point. Most we can buy is 4 pints in UK in 1 container. 4 pints. I'd have to like pull up. I don't remember how much that would be in like in terms of a gallon. I usually, so the milk I buy, let me see. So right now, milk. Let me see. I'd have to like pull up fucking Instacart or something. So it's 64 fluid ounces for 687, and that's after tax. So 64 ounces for 687. What are y'all? How much milk? What is the milk per price ratio that you're getting? Our ratio is 11 cents per fluid ounce. Milk economy index. Feels like, right? A lot of milk? No, bro. You kidding me? 64 fluid ounces? That'll last a week. I'm a big milk enjoyer though. Dude, did I ever tell y'all about the fucking crazy the massage I was getting where the lady was convinced there was like a conspiracy theory and big milk and all this bullshit? Because that shit was fucking crazy to me. Oh, man. Faceless Scrapper. It's primarily strength. I think I would take that over this guy. Yeah, but I was getting a massage. Damn, 175 effectiveness. Yeah, keep that on. I was getting a massage. And she starts talking about how it was like, oh, you know, milk's actually really bad for you because your body can't process the calcium and it has nowhere to go, and so it's actually like damaging you from having excess calcium. And it was, you know, this was all you know, dairy industry and big milk. They want you to think milk is healthy. I was like, well, you know, I like my milk. If you don't like milk, that's fine, but I'm a milk enjoyer. And she's like, oh no, you really shouldn't. Milk's really not bad, or milk's really not good for you. I was like, lady, you are fucking crazy. I didn't say that because obviously I'm there getting my massage. The last thing I'm about to do is piss off the lady doing my massage and have her be like, you're in bed with big milk, no more massage. But that had to be one of the craziest fucking things I've ever heard. It was like, yeah, they were big milk, made it seem like water was bad. I'm like, who the fuck thinks water is bad? That's effective as fuck. Actually heard something similar. I mean, bro, all I know is I'm drinking my fucking milk. I love milk. Milk is good. Tasty as fuck. Go away. Alright, so I take this path. This is gonna lead me to the boss, for sure. What up? No, I'm wrapping up in a little bit. About to get to a beat that. No, I'm gonna be done in like. Hang on. All right. Back on the boss. I was telling her about how my son like basically snuck in here and just fucking hid. I still don't know how the fuck he like, because I was like, you gotta go play with your sister, and then I like focused on the game and then got up and closed the door. I guess he like went. Did he hide behind the green screen or something? Like, I don't know where the fuck he went. But he definitely just fucking hid. Oh shit, I gotta go. Oh, I shouldn't have healed. He was just sitting behind me. I mean, he's tiny compared to me, so it's easy to see. Oh, you could just like hide back there and I wouldn't see him. I don't care about him hearing profanity. I feel like, dude, I feel like profanity, I feel like it's a very old generation thing. We're like, oh, that's a no-no word. Like, I mean, obviously there's a time and place for everything. You know, you're not gonna, as long as he's not like telling his teacher like, man, this quiz is fucking dumb, he'll be fine. But like, I've always, I don't know, something about, oh, the child can't hear profanity. Like, why? It's a fucking word. Just teach your kid not to say it in circumstances where it shouldn't be said. I mean, honestly, it's a bigger statement about just problems with American culture. Like, we have this like weird Puritan Like, America is the most Puritan, unpure society ever, bro. Like, fucking... We'll have shit tons of, you know, violence is very normalized in America. Like movie violence, gun violence, etc., etc. But like, oh, God forbid a child sees a titty or hears you say a curse word and suddenly people are like, bless my stars. That's like, it's so dumb. Root Garb's chest. Force parry trait enhanced. So that's giving me strength and the parry stat. You are giving me the summon stat and the parry stat. You give strength, dude. You're getting put on. Puritan with pride parades? Oh, come on, dude. That's such a fucking red herring. The fact that there's pride parades upsets you, like, come on. I'm gonna give you some real advice, bro. If pride parades upset you, just don't fucking go to them, okay? Like, it's a fucking... If people just want to be gay, let them be gay. Like, what, you think you show up at a pride parade and the dicks are gonna fucking drop out of the sky and fall into your mouth? Like, why do you care? I'll never understand the obsession that some people have with another person's sexuality. It's the weirdest fucking thing. Even from like a homophobic perspective. Like, homophobia in essence is like, the definition would be you're afraid of people that are gay. Why? Bro, because I can tell you right now, your ass ain't attractive enough that you're gonna walk at a pride parade and every gay dude is gonna thirst for you. In fact, you're probably on a bunch of different dating apps swiping and being like, fuck, dating sucks these days. Unless you're already married. In which case you should talk to your wife and be like, hey, do you think I could still pull women? And she's gonna be like, you're lucky that I went for you. Like, trust me. If anything, you should be making friends with the gay guys. As a straight man, you should appreciate every gay guy. Because that's one less dude in the dating pool. Okay, that is a dick that you don't have to compete with. It's a dick that's going and finding people you aren't interested in. How is that not a benefit to you? And then on top of that, gay dudes have a lot of female friends, so you would have an in there. They would give you fucking better fashion advice. If you think you're doing something and you're like, man, I had this fight with my girlfriend, I just can't understand it. I can tell you right now, gay dudes are going to be way more sensitive, way more in tune with their emotions, their empathy, and they might be able to explain that to you. That's a fucking translator that you did not have access to. But instead, you're choosing to be fearful of them for no reason other than you're probably in the closet. Like, honestly, I think that's what it comes down to. I would go as far as to say that I would think, maybe this is a hot take, I think 100% of homophobia is just people that are still closeted and they're afraid to explore those feelings for one reason or another. No, not holy projection, because I have a bunch of gay friends. But if you're offended by the idea of a pride parade, then the assumption is that you're offended by homophobia in some capacity. Which, like I said, doesn't make sense. Arachnophobia, you're scared of spiders. Homophobia, you're afraid of gay people, or other people have said that it's, you know, you hate gay people. Which doesn't make sense. Even as a straight dude, why, like, I feel like every straight dude loves lesbians. So are you just afraid of the dudes? You think they're just gonna pull down your pants and grab your booty? Shit just don't make sense, bro. think some of the problems people have with the parades is letter daddies and bondage stuff, leashes and gimp suits. Pride does not equal kink. I mean, that's just people taking kink too far. And I agree there is a difference between pride and kink. Because there's plenty of kink even among straight couples. Like, you want to go into, you know, God, dude, there's fucking S&M. There's people that do age play, people that do animal play. There are hundreds of kinks, and most people keep those kinks to themselves or look for groups where those kinks are more openly discussed. So I would say, I would agree that kinks, I don't think have a place in a pride parade. Because your kinks are, you know, that's your thing. I think it's okay to be proud of your kinks, but I also think it's weird to like put your kinks out in public. I feel like it's just getting a little too personal at that point. You know, like if somebody, there's tons of people that got a fucking fetish for feet, and I thank God every day that I do not have that fetish. But I feel like that's a weird one to go around, like, you know, going around and being like, I fucking love pictures of feet. Like, listen, if that's what you're into, that's fine. I don't need to know about that, though. That's just, that's your thing. You enjoy that on your own time. But yeah, that should not be getting lumped in with pride. Hyper fetishes, I can't get into that. That's so fucking weird, dude. That is so that's so fucking out there. I've met a lot of people with weird fucking kinks in the day, but like the age fetish and diaper play. I had a buddy that started, I think that the two craziest ones I've heard, I had a buddy that started dating this girl, and she was into age play, and like she was like, I think like 25 or 26, and bro was in his 30s, and he just assumed, like, he didn't know what that was, so he just assumed, oh yeah, she's cool with the fact that she's in her 20s and I'm in my 30s. And then what came to me was like, it was like, that did not mean what I thought it meant. He fucking came over, barely her ass was already, she was in like an adult diaper, she had a fucking binky and stuff. I was like, oh, no. I'm like, you told her you were cool with age play, bro. You walked into that one. Oh man, I don't know who's more at fault there, her for not being more upfront and explaining what the fuck she meant, or him for just being like, yeah, I'm into something of age play myself. Oh man, that is too funny though, dude. Other one, I think those were both blocked over, right? Yeah, they both were. Always some new hot topic. Today we're talking about kinks and transparency of those kinks with your partners. Yo, that looks like a boss weapon. It looks like a big fucking sword. As bad as accidentally agreeing to CBT? What is CBT? I heard that. EBT. Cognitive behavioral therapy? I don't think that's what you're talking about. CBT. Oh, cock and ball torture. Yeah. That would be a rough one to accidentally agree to. Yeah, not fucking with that. Oh, man. That's a big negative for me, dog. But that is a thing, man. People, I've heard of shit like that. Like, dudes want to get their balls stepped on and shit. Like, fuck that. You couldn't pay me to do that. I'm sorry. I got no interest in people stepping on my balls. No, I think that's one I don't think I need to try that. I think I'm good. I think that's one I can safely not try. I could probably parry you. Solstice 2? So are you talking about Solasta or Solstice? I never heard of Solstice. But Solasta entered early access. Yeah, no, it's in early access. It's on Steam right now. Parried. Oh, can I multi-parry you? Ooh, boy, that hurt. Oh, you got a second phase. I better heal. I'm almost dead. Oh, you're just like that dude I beat earlier. Ooh. Oh shit. I gotta heal right now. Oh no! Fuck. Damn, he was getting fucked up pretty well for a first attempt. I did not anticipate him exploding as I did my transition there. Ow. Well, phase one is gonna be real easy. So we can just parry a bunch of his shit. Oh shit, those punches hurt. I think I need, honestly, I just need to slow down and focus more on parries, and I think he loses. Where did the guy that was afraid of gay people go? Did he leave? He got real quiet. I was hoping to hear some kind of counterpoint. Big bonk. Damn, he hurt. I just keep it topped off. Back off. Ah, it's Faceless Bishop Darsh. Ooh. Oh, that was almost bad. Fuck. There we go. Got 3 sets of teeth, shows up at the dentist. Grasp indicators may now appear on enemies during their attack. Grasp them during these openings to trigger a parry. So it looks like he dashed through an attack and then did that. Interesting. Oh, that's weird. Oh, it's an elevator. Is there anything up there? I don't think so. Might have been. Let's ride it back up and look. Isn't that the mechanic you never used in GRIME 1? Probably, dude. Oh, man. Yeah, it's pretty good. No, dead ends. Looks like a face. Let's find a rest spot. Ooh. Finished Monster Hunter 3? You mean like try? 'Cause if so, no. I haven't finished a lot of the older Monster Hunter games. Like played 3, played 4. Didn't finish either of them though.
Ah, certo, mo. Ah, certo, fatto na so. Cachopo. Lo tarasa. Oh, safatore. Saito curum. Cachopo. Sata foro. Shaina ho. Mazarota. Shafo. Dei no koromo. Sata foro. Shaina ho.
Got
Ah,
a merchant.
Toso. Line the toka. Satori kepe. Father na so.
Burst Dash applies Star Rust stacks. It scales off health and I don't know what a Burst Dash is. The Jaw Axe. This axe bites in front of the player. Isn't that the weapon we were using in the last game? Doesn't that thing like clap fucking cheeks? Blood Metal Scythe. 3-3-3-3. Applies a stacking effect to the enemy, increasing damage taken by that enemy, stacking up to 6 times. Jesus. Create a bell that you can ring by dashing into it multiple times. Each ring sends a shockwave. Trigger bomb. Throw a bomb that charges over 3 seconds. Forceful mold and mold protection traits are enhanced. So that's like a mold build. Mass collector. All damage dealt behind enemies is increased. That's like a dagger setup. Tooth hammer. 8 strength, 3 health. Basic attacks apply stacks of Star Rust on enemies hit. Upon reaching max health, a damage over time effect is applied that scales with health. Special attacks. Slam the hammer down, applying Star Rust stacks and creating a pool of rusting mud that continues to apply even more stacks. 29 base damage on it. What I don't get is that, so these are both very slow. Oh, it has paint gain. 29 damage, 5 paint gain. 42 damage, 7 paint gain. But they're both considered very slow. So is Star Rust just like crazy good? Is this, to me, this looks like the bigger bonk. That looks like smaller bonk. But maybe it's like this is one-handed and this is two-handed. The scythe is so good. But the jaw axe... I'm really curious about this, and I do like the fact that this scales off strength, or, oh, well, no, do I not have requirements? No, I don't have requirements for that either. I wonder if the Star Rush shit's just, like, super good. I have 50, so I can get the axe or I can get the hammer. I think we wrap up. He said the bridge was out. Is there... Let me see if there's a rest spot. We're gonna... I want a rest spot. Perfect, perfect. Because I don't want to spend all my shit on it if it's not like, if it's not particularly good, you know. Because we're gonna have to respec to use whichever one we get. That would be good for progression. Oh, I have to pick you up before I can grab this one anyway. Why not make a pull for it? I was gonna fucking... I figure I was gonna just wait, and then the next time we play this game, more people will have made that decision, and I can make it more informed on how good Rust is. We just got our save anyway. So yeah, we're close out. I'm gonna go spend time with the kiddos, play with them for a bit. Not sure what our plan is tomorrow. Maybe I finally do Monster Hunter, or maybe I just do more Crimson Desert. I don't know. We'll figure. That's a problem for tomorrow. Anyway, y'all have a good